what the school was known for, where it could land me in the future. I just didn't want to be cold. Now, well, part of that is education. It's access. I was just told to go to college. It was pushed on us. Hey, you have to go to college. You have to get an education. I wasn't told that where you go matters. So I wanted to be a journalism major because my first love is and has always been writing. But my mother said, no, you're going to do something that makes money. So I was taking an econ class and I was like, all right, I'll be an econ major. But the school that I went to didn't have econ. So I was like, finance. Finance is close enough, right? Same thing. It's not the same thing. So I was a finance major. The problem was when I got to my school, I went to college in Charlotte, North Carolina. My school had a campus in Providence, Rhode Island. I had a friend who went to the Providence campus a year before me and he loved it. But again, remember that rubric. I don't want to be cold. Providence is north. North is cold. They have a campus down south. I'm going there. And that is how I ended up at a culinary school studying finance because I didn't know any better. At some point in my life, I realized I needed a plan. If I wanted to be different or do something different, then I was going to have some sort of plan for my life. And here's the truth. If you don't have a plan for your future, one will be assigned to you. Here's what the future looks like. I base a lot of what the projections are for 2050 as kind of my guide. That's 25 years from now, which might seem far, but it's really not. By 2050, it's estimated that 70% of us are going to live in cities. Half of all jobs as we know them will be gone. Roughly, I think it's 75% of people will be obese, overweight or obese. 66% will be diabetic. We're already in a place where I think 89% of Americans are metabolically unhealthy. This is the future. The southern half of the United States will be uninhabitable. Black wealth is projected to be at 0. If you do not plan for your future, one will be assigned to you. And I can assure you that there are very few of us who are in this place, who are watching this video, who want to wake up sick, broke, and unemployed. And so if that's the case, then we have to ask ourselves, what do I need to do to prepare for the future? I know 2050 feels far off. Honestly, 25 years from now, we don't always think that far ahead. But the older you get, the more you realize how quickly time goes. And in the blink of an eye, it passes. This is why I'm here. My goal is to help us design a better future for ourselves, to help us live the lives that we want to live, full, flourishing lives where we're not working some job that we hate, doing some things that we don't love, but instead we are pursuing in a way that is economically viable, the lives that we want to live. I am here to help us pursue the health that we want to enjoy so that we can live the lives that we want to live. I want us to see the different skill sets that it takes to be the people that we want to be. Preparation is everything. If you find yourself unprepared, then you're going to wake up in a world that has shifted, in a landscape that has changed, unknowing what to do. Here's why this is so important. When 2050 hits, I'm going to be nearly 60. Ideally, I will be on the back end of my working life, doing the things that I want to do for leisure, for love, not because I have to, but 2050. The youngest members of Gen Z are going to be 40. And the closer I get to 40, the more I realize that is the prime of your working life. And if all of these jobs that we know now are not going to be here, then you got to be prepared for that. But I also think the future is going to need good leaders. So I want you to check out this video. Or is it on this side? I still haven't figured out YouTube. But I want you to check out this video on why leadership matters, why I want to talk about leadership, and why I want you to leave some notes in the comments. Tell me what you're thinking and feeling. But most importantly, I want you to tell me more.